Hi, welcome to another edition of the Eastern Express. This is JT Keith, your host, with the legend, Hall of Fame sports announcer, Doc Elder.
JT, it's a pleasure for me to be here.
Thanks, Doc. Doc, can you tell me how you got the name Doc? Did you run into a building and save somebody and give them mouth to mouth, or deliver a baby on the side of the road? Or because I've been wondering.
JT, I wish I was that kind of doctor. I am just the kind of pseudo doctor with a PhD attached to my name. So that's the Doc Elder.
Okay. And then how long have you been at Eastern New Mexico, Doc?
I was lucky enough to get hired I was actually hired in May of 1995. I started in August of 1995, so finishing up my 18th year here at Eastern.
Wow. And then how long have you been calling games, Doc?
I got my start calling my first game in February of 1996 here at Eastern. I had actually done some work on the kind of local public access television level back in the early 1980s in Iowa, but as far as my affiliation in this part of the world, 1996.
And Doc, since you mentioned Iowa, I know that Steve Alford left the Lobos and went to UCLA today. How does that make you feel?
Well, to be honest with you, JT, I saw the writing on the wall. I did not think that New Mexico was an end destination for Alford, and if he left the University of Iowa, where he was lionized by the state of Iowa, I knew he was eventually going to leave New Mexico too.
Really? Yeah. Do you think that he is a top-line coach, top-tier coach?
I think that he is going to get UCLA as far as Ben Howland did.
Okay.
I don't know whether he's going to do. I mean, because a lot of people don't remember, Ben Howland took UCLA to 3 Final Fours.
Exactly.
I mean, and coaching, unfortunately, JT, is a "what have you done for me lately" occupation, and people will forget that. They just remember they got bounced out in the first round this year. I don't know if Alford's really going to ever take him farther than Howland did.
Okay, great. And then tell me this: what is your love for ENMU sports? Where does that come from, Doc?
Just the university has been great to me. This has been a perfect job for me. I get to teach courses that I love. I get to work with students that really care about their education. And the people of this community, both the university and the community at large, have been very accepting of my family and me. So if I can do anything in return, I'm just happy to do so.
Sure. And can you tell us quickly that I heard on the radio that you met Mark, the pitcher, the Fireball pitcher, helped me at a dinner. The Cubs pitcher.
Oh, Kerry Wood.
Yes.
Long roundabout story. Oscar Acosta was a gentleman who grew up in Elida. Was a really good pitcher, became a pitching coach, and was the pitching coach for the Chicago Cubs. He would come back to visit family, and he had 2 daughters that both went to Eastern. Both were students of mine, and one day I saw one of them at a restaurant. She said, "Hey, Doc, would you mind coming over here? There's somebody you might like to meet." And I walked over. It's Kerry Wood. And it's like, oh my gosh, I spent way more time when I was at Northwestern University going to Cubs games than I did studying.
Sure.
I'd be way farther ahead in life if I'd been a better student. So been a Cubs fan my whole life, and to meet Kerry Wood, what an honor.
Wow. Well, great. My guest has been Doc Elder today, and I thank you for coming on Eastern Express, Doc.
JT, keep up the good work. We are lucky to have you here.
Thank you, sir.